Make sure before you watch the video to leave a like and subscribe to see more videos about iOS development. And make sure the bell symbol is ringing, especially because the Christmas special is coming up. My friend had actually given me an idea of what to do, and I think you guys will love it. And credit goes to her. Things about me. My name is Neve Makin. I'm 10 years old, and I like to develop iOS apps. You can download Factopia in the App Store to see my work. If you guys have more questions, then ask me in the comments. Swift structure. For this lesson, you will need an application for MacBooks only named Xcode. What will we do in this lesson? We will learn what structures are in Swift. Here's an example. Struct Mario scorecard. Var player 1 gold coins is equal to 100. Var player 2 gold coins is equal to 200. Var player 3 gold coins is equal to 300. And not square bracket, I meant to say and curly bracket. Let scores be equal to Mario scorecard. Print, quote, player 1's gold coins are, colon space, end quote, plus string scores dot player 1 gold coins. And then we just have to do the same thing over and over again just for player 2 and 3. And you would get that concept. So now here we have a structure. Now a structure is a way of almost holding maybe like not, it's almost a container of let's say, so we have struct, we have our variables inside it. I mean, it's technically like an array and other things like that. But if you're ever wanting to set these player 1 gold coins, if you ever want to like set it to more things inside it, like you could say player 1 gold coins, or you could say silver coins, gold coins, platinum coins, and then you could say outside in another variable. Another variable, you could say this is this, or you could just say player 1 gold coins dot whatever is equal to that, or you could just call it again and then put it inside your parentheses. So there's many ways we could do this. Okay, so here we are back with Xcode, and we can get started with another playground. Let's name Swift structures. You can name it whatever you want. Save it wherever you want to save it. I'll save it in my samples folder. I have a lot of different projects I've saved in here. Let's create this. And, oh, oops, it's not a project. It's a playground. Smart. So let's start with, let's say that same structure, or maybe a different one. Let's just say we have let's say my family we have to have this, and then inside that we can maybe do, I don't know, inside like my family house, or my family's things. Yeah, my family's things. Okay, so let's say this. We have um we have number of houses. What? There we go. Houses. And that's I always forget. It's gonna be equal to, let's just say, a string. No, what am I saying? It's gonna be equal to an integer. And I have only one house, but if you include like around, I have technically my uncle's house in Canada, or like my cousin's house in Canada, or my grandmother's house is in India. I have 2 of those, and then I have a lot of relatives, so there could be a lot. And then we could maybe say var it's kind of hard to think of like what you have in your house. Var number of TVs. It's also going to be an int. And then we might also want var family last name. That's going to be a string. So we have all of these, right? I think we could do that's my name, Neve, Neve family, to maybe set it. I'm trying to remember. So we must be doing either this. What was it called? My family things. Not 90. There we go. And then inside, well, we're gonna put some stuff in. So there's first, it gives us it. So number of houses, let's say it can be, oh, why am I thinking for that? Bum, bum, knife, 2 TVs. There we go. So we have this all set. Cannot int dot type. Okay. So what we would want to do is inside here, in it, and let's say my I don't know why. So self dot number of houses. That could work. Int dot type. What if I fix these? Okay. Then we do the same thing. Let's say number of TVs. Oh, okay. I kind of want to make this empty thing, and then it's gonna update. So let's just say 0, since we're updating here, and then we want to make it self dot family's last name, an empty string. And what does it say? Family last name, so that's gonna be that. Okay, we should be all set here. So argument, so number of houses, it's gonna be an integer. No, that wouldn't make sense. I don't know why I'm trying this out. I had a complete brain fart right now. What did I do? So shouldn't it be a oh. I don't know why I'm so confused. Okay, I think I might have realized the problem. Okay, that does not make sense. So I got the two top problems good. Let's just say is equal to. And then we have to do that. So there's still this error. Okay, so I guess the problem was, well, one thing, we didn't actually need the init. And also, we have to have this semicolon. This right here. So, yeah. Here we're calling this structure, my family's things. So we call it here, and then we're kind of setting it to what this variable is going to be equal to. So it's like you could say you're setting this function or structure, it's kind of like a function, to some parameters which are kind of in a dictionary like form, except It's like you have these variables inside your parameters. But so yes. And also just to print, you can just do fairly. So you could just do that, and then I'll just print. Or if you want it to be specific, then you could say dot, and you could decide which one you want. So let's say number of houses. It'll just print out 1. What if we say family's last name? It'll print out my family's last name. So that's kind of the point here. But yeah. But if we had to kind of say it's equal to something before, then we would have then we could kind of say here number of houses is going to be equal to, let's say, 0. No, so that must have been the error. So like, let's say we have things for it. So argument passed call takes no arguments. I mean, we don't really need this. But it's like if you want to set it to something else in the beginning, and then you add another variable, and then set that, it's going to stop what it's setting here, and then go to that. So, yeah, it might seem a little confusing, but yeah. And I just had my things, like my opened up windows on Google Chrome behind it. So, yes, we do not need this. But if you ever want to set something before you call it into another variable, then you could set it like this. But if you already set it into that, so like let's say var Mario family is going to be equal to my family things, and we can just keep that empty. Or we could just say, let's just say number of houses. There we go. He has a lot of houses. I mean, he technically has a big castle. So let's say number of houses can be 20. He's rich. So it's like the thing that I'm looking at is that we can just call that there, but then not keep that. But still, So I guess it can't do that. But instead of all of that, you just call it all. It's like, so you don't always have to call it in there. You can kind of say, yeah, is gonna be equal to 20, and then we could say I don't think they have any TVs. Then maybe we could say unresolved identifier. But we've said it here. But you would get my point. So for the specificness, and yeah. So a number of houses, 20. Kind of like gives the format for you. TVs, 0. Family's last name, which is going to be Mario. It's Mario. And then if we want to do let's say Nievmaken's family's info. I mean, it has multiple things. So yeah, it can't be invoked into a string. I mean, operands of a type of a string and other things. But I would say you get my point. And yeah, so I guess there you have it. Ran. Few views. And yeah. Quiz. What will the total number of devices be? Struct family scoreboard, curly bracket, var name string, var age, colon int, var devices colon double. And double means you could have not just 2 digits, but you could have a decimal, but only a tenth of a decimal. Init, parentheses and parentheses, curly bracket, self.name is equal to empty quotes. Self.age is equal to 0. Self.devices is equal to 3. End curly bracket. Init, parentheses, name, colon, string, and parentheses. Curly bracket, self.name is equal to name. Self.age is equal to 7. Self.devices is equal to 5. Init, parentheses, name, colon, string, age, colon, int, devices, colon, double, and parentheses. Curly bracket, self.name is equal to name, self.age is equal to age, self.devices is equal to devices. Var ria family is equal to family scoreboard, empty parentheses, semicolon. Ria family dot name is equal to ria. Ria family dot age is equal to 13. Ria family dot devices is equal to 10. Var knee family is equal to family scoreboard, name Neve, age 10, devices 1.5. Var Shivam family is equal to family scoreboard, name colon Shivam. For Anwaisha's family is equal to family scoreboard, name Anwaisha, age 0, devices 4. Print Neve dot devices plus Shivam family dot devices plus Anwaisha family dot devices plus Ria family dot devices. You will have 20 seconds to complete this. And you can always look back to the code, and it's not like it's a limited time. This is YouTube. You can rewind the video and read the code again. Now, don't forget your inits where you called it as something different, and some of them you're not calling them in the variable. Keep that in mind, and your time will start now. There we go. Time is up. And what will the total number of devices be? A, 10.5. B, 5. C, 20.5. And if you chose C, then you are correct. Glossary. Call to state something again.